Hello children, we'll start the new chapter, that is third chapter, data handling. What is data handling? If you remember children, whenever teachers will conduct a test or exam in your class, what you will do after getting the marks? You'll ask your friends whose marks is more, whose marks is less, who got highest, yes, how much your friend got. What you will do, all the information you'll collect in your class. You'll compare your marks with your friend's mark. Who is more, yours or your friend's? Right. So, what you are doing there, you are first collecting the information, then you are analyzing it. Comparison you are doing means you are analyzing it, right? This is nothing but a data handling. This you are doing in your own class. So, suppose there is a huge data like board exams, 12th or 10th exams, what they'll do, they'll collect the information of all our country, state wise, district wise, taluka wise, from everywhere they'll collect the information, then they'll analyze it, right? So that huge data they will analyze. In that way, similar way, weather forecasting, they'll collect the information about the weather, temperature, pressure and all, then they'll give about that information to us. Yes, so this is nothing but a data handling. How to handle a huge data? Yes, before that, what is data? Yes, all of you know, data is nothing but a collection of information, or simply we can say information, or a knowledge is called as a data, right? So what we will collect the information regarding maybe your marks, maybe the temperature variation of this week of October, like that. If we collect the data, what we'll do, we'll collect the data randomly. That random data is called as a raw data, or raw data is nothing but an unorganized data which is not at all arranged in proper way. That is a raw data. So definition I have written here, definition for data as well as raw data. Then let's see how to handle the data. There are few steps we have to follow to handle any data. So then what are the steps? I'll write here, steps to handle data. Now, first one in that, collection of data. Collection of data. First step, what you people do? First, you people collect the information. You want to know how much marks of your friends got in the final exam of 6th standard. What will do? You'll ask your friends one by one. You'll get the link, you'll ask. So, what you are doing there? You are collecting the data. So, collection of data is the first step. Okay. After collecting, what we'll do? Second step, we will organize the data because we are collecting data in random way. So we will organize the random data. Organization of data. So what we will do in the organization? We will arrange the data in proper way. What we will do? Arranging the data either in ascending or descending. All of you know what is ascending and descending order, right? Or descending. So, after that organization of data, after arranging the data in ascending or descending, what we'll do? We will do the comparison, right? Comparison of marks. There is nothing but a analyzation. Analyzation, what we'll do, we will compare the data here, who is more, who is less, who is average, who is below 35 marks, who is above 90 marks, how many students got above 90 marks, how many toppers, yes, how many of students got above 80 up to 90, like that. We will analyze the data there, we will compare, then we will do the analyzation or some processing. Analyzation is nothing but a comparison of data. Then see, after collecting the data, we will organize it. Then what we'll do? We will analyze. Instead of analyze, you can do directly the fourth step. What is that? Representation of data. How to represent? Representation of data graphically. All of you know what is graphically? Means we will plot the graph by using the collected data. Like you know, many ways of representing the data in graphical way, right? Like you have used pictograph, pictorial representation. How to represent? You used pictograph. Pictograph is nothing but pictorial representation of the data. Means what? Pictorial representation of data means we use some pictures to represent the data. Then after that what we use? We used tally marks. We used tally marks in order to compare the data, in order to tally the information. In order to tally the data, we used tally marks. Then what we used? Yes, many are saying we used bar graph. Bar graph. What bar graph? It is a graphical representation. In this, we draw the graph. We draw the bars of different size depending upon the data. The height of the bar gives us information about the data. I'll show you one example. Here I am showing you one example for a bar graph. Here you can observe along the x-axis years as taken 2003 to 4, 2004 to 5, 2005 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Yes, and along the y-axis what is taken? Number of students in class 8. This bar graph represents or gives us information about how many number of students are admitted in the class 8 during the given year 2003-4. How much it represents? Here if you observe, the width of the each bar is same and the gap between each bar is also same. Few conditions you have to follow to draw the bar graph. Those I am telling you now. Here the collected data or the values what will collect or the given data, that we have to represent along the y-axis, and this information is of regarding what? Regarding the admissions during the years. Those years are written here. Okay. Now height of the bar gives us the information how many number of students are admitted. The height of the bar gives us or represent the data, and here the width of the bars should be same and the gap between the bars should also be same. These points you should remember while plotting the bar graph. Then what is the bar graph? Bar graph is a display of information using bars of uniform width. Uniform width means same width. Their heights proportional to data, or you can write their heights gives the information. Okay. This is the definition of the bar graph. Similar way, this year you are learning one more type of graph, that is using bar only you will plot, that is called as double bar graph. Here we can compare two persons quantities. We can compare two quantities. Like here they are showing mathematics marks of yours only, that is last year's and this year's, whether your performance is improved or not. Okay, like that we can use the double bar graph for comparison of two quantities together. In this way we will learn it. Children, these definition about data, raw data, and steps to handle the data, and as well as the different type of graphical representations what we used. Okay, those also I have written. All these definitions you have to write in your notebook. Then we will discuss few more points, few more terms regarding data handling. We learn some terms about the data handling. In that, range. What is the range? Range is the difference between highest and the lowest observation. The difference between the highest and the lowest observation is called as a range. Example, you are collecting a data, that is your class students test marks. In that test marks, you will first collect the data, you will arrange it in ascending order or descending order, then you should go for finding the range, that is highest marks minus the lowest marks will give you range. Example, if you observe here exercise 3.1. See, question number 1. What they have given? Find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. What you have to do? Just you have to consider the 10 students' height. Like example, I'll take here only few students, not 10. I'll consider in centimeter. In any unit you can consider in meters, you can consider in centimeter, you can consider in feet, inches, okay. Whatever you consider the unit, that you should write correctly. Height in centimeter I will consider, okay. That is 142 centimeter. See, I am writing in organized way only. I am not writing in random. 142 centimeter, 145, 152, 155, 162, 163, okay, 164. Like this, just a few students height I am considering, and already I have written in the organized way. Those are in the, if you observe, all are in what? In ascending order. So no need to again arrange. Suppose if you consider any random data, before calculating any range or mean or average or anything else, first your work is to arrange the data in either in ascending or descending. So I have already written in ascending. I'll find out the range of it. What is the range? Yes, just now I told range is nothing but highest observation minus lowest observation. See, observation means what we have collected the data, in that the first value or first value is the lowest because we have already arranged it, and these all values are called as observations of collected information or observation of the given data. Here highest observation is what? Here observe every data, what I have written here, maximum is, it is 164, right? So it is 164 minus 142 is the lowest. How much you will get here? Yes, 4 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 4, 2. 1 minus 1, 0. So, the range of the given information or data, that is heights in centimeter, is how much? 22. That is 22 centimeter. In this way, we have to calculate the range. Then, arithmetic mean or average. I think all of you know, children. See, after every test or every exam, you will find out the percentage of yours. How you will find out the percentage? First, you will find out the average of all subjects marks, right? That average is nothing but the arithmetic mean. That is also called as a arithmetic mean. So, I am considering the example of your marks only. Those are what? Marks of different subjects. So here I'll take maths marks as 80, science marks as 85, and Kannada as 80, and any other SST I'll consider as 90. Okay, a few students may interested in SST, right? So now what we'll do, we'll find out its average or arithmetic mean. What is the equation for it? Arithmetic mean, or simply we can call it as a mean or arithmetic mean or average. All the three are same. Most of the time it is called as only mean. Okay, so what is the definition for it? What is the equation for it? All the observations, what we have to do, we have to add first. Observations means here marks of the subject. So sum of observations, equation I am writing, sum of observations divided by number of observations means we are adding all the observations. How many number of observations we are adding here? If you observe maths, science, Kannada, SST, only 4 observations we are adding. So that number of observations means we have to divide it by 4. So let's find out sum of observations, that is 80 plus 85 plus 80 plus 90 whole divided by how many marks we are adding, how many subjects? 4 subjects. So number of observations we are adding are 4. So divided by 4. Divide the sum of observations by number of observations. Now add, how much you will get here? 8 fours are, yes, how much you will get here children? Find out fast. After addition we got 335 by 4, right? So we have to divide it. How much we'll get? That is the arithmetic mean. How much you'll get? If it is perfectly divisible, do it. Okay. So the arithmetic mean of the 4 subjects we got as 83.75. Like this we have to find out the mean. How you will find out for your percentage? To find out percentage in similar way. Okay children, see if you observe here in the question number 1, see just now I have given you example for the question number 1 for finding the range. So similar way you have to solve it in exercise 3.1. First question, find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. You have to consider 10 students height. Just I have shown you in the centimeter. You can consider in another unit also. 10 students means 10 observations, 10 values you have to consider. Then you have to arrange them in the ascending or descending order. Then you have to find out its range, that is highest minus the lowest. So this question number 1 is homework for you. Question number 1. I have shown you for few, so you have to do it for 10 values. Question number 1 is homework. Then you observe the question number 2. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. So in table we have to make it. What is that? The given data, many numbers they have given. After making a table, what we have to do? See first question. Which number is the highest? See, after making a table means what we have to do? We have to arrange in ascending or descending, right? So obviously you'll come to know which is highest. Then second question, which number is the lowest? So obviously you'll come to know which is the lowest. So third, what is the range of the data? Right, just now I have shown you how to find out the range, highest minus lowest. Then find the arithmetic mean. Yes, just now you have seen how to find out the arithmetic mean. Here, see, these numbers, what you have to do, you have to make in table. Otherwise, just you arrange them in ascending or descending order. Copy these numbers, then write heading as ascending or descending one you write. If you are doing in ascending, write ascending order. Then arrange the ascending order of these given numbers. Then answer for the following. First one, highest one, which is in this, I can see here 9. And what, which is the lowest here? If you observe, 1 is the lowest. What is the range of data? Range here to find out. Range is nothing but highest minus lowest. If highest is 9, lowest is 1, 9 minus 1 is 8. So find out the mean. Arithmetic means all these values you have to add. That sum you have to divide by the number. Which number? How many values you are adding by that number? How many are there? Just you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 values you have to add, and that sum you have to divide by 20. You will get its arithmetic means. Yeah, this is also homework for you. I hope all of you can do it. It is very easy. Okay, then find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. Okay, just tell me children, what are the first 5 whole numbers? Whole numbers starts from which number? Yes, 0. First 5 they are telling. See, I am underlining first 5. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers done. See, whole numbers you got. First 5 whole numbers you got. It's arithmetic mean or simply mean you have to find out. What? Add them together. 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. How much? 7 plus 3, 10. 10 divided by how many numbers you are adding? 10 divided by 5 we are adding. So 10 by 5. So answer is how much? 2. 5 ones are 5 twos are. See, we got its answer. It is 10. This pencil knock got broke. So it is 2. Okay. Yes, answer we got 2 for the third one. Now fourth one. A cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings. 8 innings scores they have given. So what we have to find out? These are the scores they have given. 8 innings. They are only telling 8 innings means number of observations are 8. So here find the mean score. Mean, arithmetic mean you have to find out. Means add all the scores. That sum you divide by 8. You will get its arithmetic mean. Okay, it may be decimal answer or it may be a whole number. You have to find out final answer. Okay children, this is your homework for you. Okay, I hope all of you understood. Fourth question is homework. Third one I have done here only. And in this 1, 2, 3. In the second question I have answered 3. I have to find out the arithmetic mean. And in this first question, find the range of heights of 10 students of your class. While writing the definition of range, I have shown you how to write, how to consider the heights. Unit you decide which unit you will consider. 10 heights you consider, then find out its range. Okay children, complete your homework. Let's see in the next video.